Glory was born in a small town called Nika. Her parents were simple people. Her father, Mr. Peter, laid bricks for a living. Her mother, Mama Joyce, sold vegetables by the road. They lived in a 2-room house with a rusty roof, but they were happy. Glory was the firstborn. She had 2 younger brothers. Every morning she helped her mother cut vegetables before walking to school. Life was hard, but they always found joy in little things. On weekends, they sat around the fire, told stories, and laughed. When Glory finished high school, she moved to the city to look for work. After months of job hunting, she finally got a job as a secretary in a construction company. Her salary was small, but she sent some home every month. She was proud. One afternoon, Joseph walked into her office. He wore a black suit and sunglasses. He was tall, clean-shaven, and confident. Glory looked up from her desk. Their eyes met. "Hello," Joseph said. "I'm here to see Mr. Sangha." Glory pointed to the manager's office. "Second door on the left." "Thank you," he said, smiling. After that day, he came often, sometimes for business, sometimes just to say hi. He brought her coffee. He asked about her family. Glory liked how kind he was. One day he asked, "Can I take you for lunch?" Glory blushed. "I don't think your kind of people eat with secretaries." Joseph laughed. "I eat with good people, not rich or poor, just good." They started dating. Within a few months, Joseph proposed. Their wedding was beautiful. Joseph's family spared no cost. Glory's family sat quietly at the back, feeling out of place in the fancy hotel. Madame Ruth, Joseph's mother, didn't hide her feelings. "She's not from our class," she whispered to her sister. "Joseph could have done better." After the wedding, Glory moved into Joseph's big house. There were guards at the gate, shiny tiles, and expensive curtains. But the house felt cold. "Don't touch that," Madame Ruth would snap. "It's Italian." She never let Glory cook. She didn't trust her. She even told the maids not to take instructions from her. Joseph? He was quiet. He didn't stand up for Glory. "She's just like that," he would say. "Don't mind her." Glory cried most nights. She wasn't used to this life of silence and fake smiles. Once she told Joseph, "Your mother hates me." He shrugged. "She'll come around. Just be patient." Days turned into months. Glory felt invisible. The house helps laughed at her. Guests looked at her like a stranger. Madame Ruth introduced her as Joseph's wife, but never as my daughter-in-law. One evening, Madame Ruth told her directly, "I don't know what charm you used on my son, but it won't last." Glory didn't answer. She just went to her room and cried. It happened on a Sunday. Madame Ruth collapsed during breakfast. She fell to the floor and passed out. They rushed her to the hospital. "She needs blood urgently," the doctor said. "Rare type, a B negative." No one in the family had it. Glory asked to be tested. The doctor nodded after the results. "You're a match." Madame Ruth's sister said, "Don't do it. You don't owe her anything." Glory looked at the doctor and said, "Prepare me." The blood transfusion saved Madame Ruth's life. When she woke up and heard what happened, she looked at Glory in silence. For the first time, she said, "Thank you." It was the beginning of a slow change. Months passed. Madame Ruth started calling her "my dear." She let her help in the kitchen. She even gave her a necklace one day and said, "This belonged to Joseph's grandmother." But Joseph was still distant, busy with work, always tired, never home. Then one day, he collapsed. He was rushed to the same hospital. "His kidneys are failing," the doctor said. "He needs a transplant." Everyone was shocked. Relatives came to visit, but when they heard about the transplant, they disappeared. "No one wants surgery," Madame Ruth said, crying. Even his cousins said no. Glory didn't say anything. She went for tests. Her kidney matched. The doctor asked, "Are you sure you want to do this?" She nodded. "Yes." Madame Ruth begged her, "Please don't. You've done enough. I can't let you risk your life again." Glory only said, "He is my husband." The surgery was long. Glory was in pain, but she recovered. Joseph also recovered. When he found out what she did, he cried for the first time. "I don't deserve you," he whispered. "I've been blind." He started spending more time at home. He defended her. He held her hand at family events. He kissed her in front of guests. Madame Ruth told her friends, "She is not just my daughter-in-law, she is my daughter." The house was no longer cold. People who once looked down on her now stood when she entered. Glory never asked for respect. She earned it, with her heart, with her strength, and with her love.